I'm going to do a little bit of work today, and it's on my 2012 Mustang. It looks like this car is suffering from a little bit of, it's got a little bit of that cancer coming around this light. And when I got this car 3 years ago, or about 3 years ago, there was a couple of rust flakes under here, and I had sanded that down and touched it up. But since then, we had stripes installed, and those were on for a few years. And just recently, I did a video where I peeled the stripes off. And when I peeled the stripes, of course, this was all covered over. When I peeled the stripes, it revealed all this flaking and bubbling. So obviously, when I had touched it up before, I just kind of got the surface. But this time, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to clean this up and fix it. And I'm going to try to take this light off to see if I can get in there a little bit better and clean this up properly. And then sand this down and try to touch it back up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this little felt liner. See if I can access this this light. I think it's a light. It's either a light or a reflector. I think it's a light. I'm going to try to access that. See if I can pop this out. It's going to make it easier for sanding. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay, well I got this felt liner off. Now it looks like the tail light looks like it's right here. I see three Phillips head screws, and one connector. So let's see if this comes out. Okay, two have come out, one's being stubborn. What's going on? Okay, I think it's coming now. Alright, just three of these. Kind of like a push pin, but with a screw head. Okay, there we go. It came out pretty easy. Okay, nothing to it really. Now let's see how bad this is from the other side. Yeah, certainly going to make it easier for sanding. All right, let's dig out a sander and get this cleaned up. Okay, well, this little job so far has taken no time at all. No time at all. And I mean, obviously I taped up there and I taped down here just so I didn't want the sander to hit. But I got all the rust off. I got all the flakes. It's very smooth right now. Very, very smooth. I mean, I almost feel like I want to keep going, but I just don't really think there's any need to. This was 200 grit. I've got some 400. I'm gonna grab some 400. I'm gonna go by hand here a little bit, and I'm gonna prime. All right. Okay, well, I've been going at this with the, I got some 400. This is a wet dry. I'm going dry, and I'm just going by hand like this. I mean, I feel like I haven't been at this long enough. I feel like I should be doing more, but I mean, the reality is, this is smooth as butter here, so I don't know, maybe it's just because it's a small area. It wasn't that bad to start with. Anyway, I'm gonna go once more all over with the 400. I'm trying to concentrate a little bit more on this inside lip here, and the one up here, obviously. I mean, it feels very smooth. Okay, it's looking a little streaky, but I mean, this is 400. It's finer than what I was using, so. I know they say you're not supposed to sand this way, but kind of a tight spot. All right. I got some Windex here. Let's clean this up with some Windex, and I mean, everybody's talking about this, using this Windex online for cleaning your surfaces. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. I got a clean cloth here. As in, I just bought it, so should be no debris or anything on it. Okay, I think I'm going to do a little bit more masking on this and shoot some primer. I bought black primer, so I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm going black on black, so a little bit of black primer, a little bit of black enamel paint, and we'll see what this looks like. I'm going to wipe this down one more time. I'm going to mask, and then I'm going to shoot. Okay. Let's try some primer on there. It's starting to cool off a little bit out here, so let's give this a try. Using black primer. Okay, going on pretty thin. It's a Duplicolor brand. See what happens. All right, let's call this one pass. Let that flash off a bit. I'll come right back. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's try another coat. Okay, we don't want any runs. Looking pretty good. All right. All right, let's give this one about 15 minutes. Okay, well, here we go with our top coat. And just using what I had. It's a Krylon Rust Protector Gloss Enamel Black. It's a previously open can too, so I'm hoping the pattern's going to come out nice. I got an extra light here, so should be able to, that's going to help me see a little bit better. It's looking pretty good. Let's just throw a coat on here, see what it looks like. Alright, we want enough on there, but we want no runs. No runs. Okay, I think that's enough for one go. Okay, let's walk away for a bit. Okay, getting kind of dark out now. Let's give it a third coat and then we'll call it a night. Alright, I'm not going to push my luck. We'll let this set up. And we'll see what this looks like in the morning. Okay, well, it's the next morning. And of course, last night I was doing this and I misspoke. This is not coat number 3, it's coat number 2. And it looks pretty good for what it is. I'm not going to push my luck. I'm not going to do any more. I'm going to leave it. I think this is fine. I mean, this is a 12-year-old car, so the paint is not perfect. So I think this little panel here will blend in nicely, and all our flakes and our rust and everything is gone. So let's detape and put that light back in there and see what it looks like. Okay, well that's not bad at all. From where I'm standing, I can live with that. Let's get that light back on. Let's get that trunk liner back in, and we'll call this one done. Okay, so we got everything back together here. It's looking pretty good. Now, of course, it's I don't have the car in the garage. I'm just at the openings. I'm working on some other stuff back here, and right now we're getting a sprinkle of rain. So yeah, kind of hard to really see because now the paint is wet, but I think it's certainly an improvement. Just a quick little fix, a little bit of sandpaper, 1 can of black paint, 1 can of primer, and certainly all the cancer or the beginnings of cancer is gone. And although this is only out of a rattle can, this should last for a few years, no problem. Okay, well that's all for now. Quick fix on the trunk lid. Thanks for watching.